Hello, folks. Folks, yes, that's what I will call you now. Folks, welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time. And we're about to leave the forest. Oh, you're leaving? Afraid so. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Boom. Because you're different from me and my friends. What's that supposed to mean? But that's okay. Because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. You got is it, no. It's, well, any joke I could make right now has already been made by many, many people before, so I won't go into the fact that it looks like a dildo. But I just did. Received the fairy ocarina. It's a memento from Saria. Okay. Well, it's nice. You can play different notes with A and 4 C buttons. Press B to quit playing or start your song all over again. It's good to know, good to know. When you play my ocarina, I hope you'll think of me and come back to the forest to visit. Aww. Someday, maybe. Just, you know, as long as you don't make me watch any Whoopi Goldberg movies, okay? Damn. And here we are. Hyrule Field. Any Zelda game that has a Hyrule Field, which is a good handful of them, is just awesome. Hyrule Field is one of my favorite parts of a Zelda game, if it has it, which it doesn't always, but you know. Hoot hoot! Boom, up here. It appears the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged even during the toughest times. I'm sorry, is this a talking owl? Go away! Did you get all that? Yes. Not really, but I didn't need to. Okay. If I played this game as a child, that would have scared me. Because I was frightened of owls. I guess that's one of the good parts of, the fact that I did not grow up on a Nintendo 64. My first, game system ever was the Sony PlayStation, in which I played the shit out of the Spyro the Dragon trilogy. Considering let's playing one of those someday. Or maybe the whole thing, I don't know. Great. Just amazing game right there. And actually, it came out the same year as this, 1998. Shit! Well, it appears that we're stuck out here until night. That's good, you don't want the stall children coming into the castle town. Scaring the actual children. Alright, well, in the meantime, there is something we can do. Just to kill some time. Doing a side quest already. Who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk it? Out of the way. Of course, we'll have to come back here for a bunch of things later, so it kind of irks me that we're doing just this one thing real early, but whatever. It's not a big deal. So this is Lon Lon Ranch. They'll explain more about this place a bit later. In fact, we're here kinda early compared to when I think the developers envisioned. I'd say most walkthroughs would not recommend coming here this early. Oh, look! It's you again. Oh, fuck you! Alright. So we're heading out to this back area. I don't know what you call it. They got some sort of like area in the back with a bunch of cows and milk crates and whatnot. I mean, I've never really lived on or nearby a farm, so I don't really know how accurate this sort of thing is to a farm or a ranch. If any of you out there do, maybe you could tell me. I'd be interested to know. Is this game any accurate at all to how farms or ranches actually are? Are they even similar, like I'm imagining? So there's a hole back here, and what's this in the back? Got a piece of heart! Alright. So if we can stop rolling, that'd be good. Yeah, so 4 of those, and we'll get a new heart container, which is one of those things. If you remember, we got at the end of the Goma boss battle, and now instead of 3 hearts, we got 4. So in that sense, and with a bunch of other upgrades and whatnot, this game really does function much like an RPG. Like, in its own way, you know? It's not the traditional Final Fantasy or Pokemon type of route where you gain literal experience points and level up. It's more like you do different side quests and shit, and you grow as you please, if need be. You know, some people do the 3 heart runs, which I've never attempted, but I can imagine are very difficult because there are several enemies that knock you out very fast. I'll try it someday, that's for sure. I mean, this would definitely be the Zelda game to try that shit with, because it's, in my experience, the easiest Zelda game. I don't know if I've said this yet in the LP, but it's actually the only Zelda game I've beaten. You know, 100. Was it 100%? Oh, no, it was most percent. Good place to get score some cash in here. Yeah, and just mostly 100%, minus a few minute details like the Skulltula stuff. I think I mentioned that before. How many of those guys do we got? Shouldn't be checking this on screen, should I? Whatever, 5. That's good so far. Usually where I'm at this point. Alright, we don't need that many, we don't need that much money at this point, so... Oh, and look at that, I forgot to keep an eye on the clock again. Well, you know what? Fuck consistency. I don't need to have a special time that I do it every episode. I got unlimited time to work with that. Here's what I'll do. I'll shut this guy up. God, owls freak me the fuck out. No, seriously, when I was little, I used to have like nightmares about owls. It was. And it was one of the more normal nightmares I had. I had some of the weirdest nightmares as a kid. I had this one was about the Pennsylvania Keystone logo. That if you're from PA, you'll see that a lot on the lottery website and whatnot, or when they announce the lottery numbers. So, but before I go into that, just let you know, this is how you sneak past all these guards in front of the castle. But yeah, that's right. You heard it from me. I had nightmares as a child about the Pennsylvania Keystone logo with a voiceover which sounded a lot like, and this is really scary for adults, I hear, or for me too, actually, the emergency alert system. You know that guy? This is only a test. Do not panic. Just in case you're fucked. This is a test for the emergency alert system. And then it goes the whole I hate that shit. Wait a minute. I got so distracted talking to you guys that I forgot something. You're supposed to get caught by them the first time. Duh. Hey you, stop, you kid over there. Yeah, so we're supposed to sneak into the castle to see the princess. I guess I neglected to mention that little detail there. Did I get this? Nope. Now I did though. Alright, because after you get caught, this chick pops out. Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? Da 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 da. Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Melon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Oh, do you name it after you? Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk and he hasn't come back yet. Alright, we gotta talk to her again. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere in the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. You got the weird egg. Alright. When I first played this game, I was very confused on how to handle this egg situation. It was, I think, the first time I ever went... Yeah, I never thought about this, but it's the first time I ever went online to a walkthrough to find out how to beat something in a game. Yeah, I remember it was like, it was around 2008 or something. Yeah, 2008. That's funny. I never played this game until 10 years after it came out. Huh. Never thought about that. Will you excuse me for a moment? Yeah, what was I gonna say? I played Majora's Mask pretty, that was the first Zelda game I ever played. Well, no, Link's Awakening was, but that doesn't count, because I didn't really try to beat that one very much. But Majora's Mask was the first one I ever got. Just interesting, because now we have to wait for a bit. While we're waiting, I guess we'll move some milk crates. Because we'll need to eventually. See, this guy out front is sleeping in the path where we need to push some milk crates. So in real life, we'd be able to crush him and basically kill him. But luckily, it won't let us do that because he will be useful to us a little bit later. But more so his daughter and one of his horses will be useful to us later. And well, I don't think they'd very much care for him dying either. But as you can see, a chicken hatched from the egg. This was not one of the more self-explanatory things of the game. I had trouble figuring it out at first. What in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? Now, if you'll take a look at this guy, I'm sure you've noticed already. Does he look familiar or what? If you lift his chin, you can see... is that Bowser on his chin? No, whatever. Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, wink wink, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk. I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. What? Milan was looking for me? Gonna catch it from her now. I messed up bad, leaving Milan to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it! So? You're her dad, tell her who's boss. Shut up, bet you who's boss, man. Alright. So now we push these milk crates forward. As you can see, there's a little hole there we need to crawl through. It's really the only way to get inside. Of course, I'm sure there's some way to glitch through by other means, but not that familiar with the glitches of this game. Like I said, I've only been playing it since 2008. Unlike 1998, like most people who just love the shit out of this game. I mean, I love the shit out of it too, but I haven't had as long a time to love the shit out of it. Oh, look at this, more guards to sneak past. Fun, fun, fun. So this guy's pretty easy, just sneak around the bushes. Baked beans. Oh wow, I got lucky. They're usually have to wait a bit for that guy. Oh, this one. I hate this one. That was pretty risky. There's no easy way to do that one over there. You just gotta time it like perfectly. Shit, I went too soon. Just so you guys know, I'm doing this very sloppily and lazily. Like it was very likely that I would have gotten caught in those past ones. Here we are. This is the last one though, so luckily. This one takes a bit of waiting, I know that. It was around here. Wasn't I gonna say something earlier about stopping the video at a certain point? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that until like... Alright. Well... There's a cutscene coming up. Let's put it that way. And I'll stop the video, I guess, after the cutscene. And it's a long one, so it shouldn't take up much of the video, I guess. Ooh, look at this. Look at this little lady here. Oh yeah. Oh. I wonder if I'm the first person who's ever done that. Wink, wink. Alright, so let's talk to her. Oh! Oh, who are you? How did you get past the guards? Oh, simple. I'm Sam from Splinter Cell. Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Yes, in fact, I'm the king. Oh god, did I just really just make that reference? You wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone from the Emerald City. I have to be the first Let's Player that's ever made a Wizard of Oz reference. Come on now. Suddenly a ray of light shot out of the forest and parted the clouds from the lip of the ground. Okay, she's talking about a dream. The light turned into a figure holding an Emerald City green and shining stone followed by a good witch. I'm so sorry. This is terrible. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you'd be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my unfunny reference that I didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? Hey, listen. Boom. Strange. It sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Boom. I'm going to tell you the secret. The sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone. Well, okay, as long as you don't shoot me if I try to stab you. Legend goes like this. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. Not in this Hyrule, unfortunately. The power to grant the wish to one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. So it decides the wish for you? What the fuck? If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told, foreshadowing. So the ancient sage has built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. Didn't do a very good job, did it? That's right! The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. The entrance is skipped ahead without meaning to. So you need a bunch of things, the spiritual stone, blah blah blah, and another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. You understand well the story I just told you. Yes. Yeah, basically there's two other spiritual stones we gotta get, and that's our next quest. Forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. Aha, so boys aren't the only one who does that. In the girls' room. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Yes. Whoa. You see that man with the evil eyes? This is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that cover Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. Oh, look at him. Oh my god! What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning. Yet. Yes. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. Because what evidence does he have? All you've got is speculation and accusations. You know? I mean, they all turn out to be true eventually. It just kind of destroys the point. But what Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. So basically Hyrule. Unless you count Termina, which is it another country or parallel universe? I never knew. Boom. Now. We are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. Okay. Thank you, anime pose. I am afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. You shall not have it. What power, bitch? You go find the other two spiritual stones. Get the Triforce before Ganondorf does and defeat him. Oh, one more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. Ah, it's got her autograph! I'll sell it on eBay. Can I have 10 more copies? I need them for sentimental purposes. The autograph book and whatnot. And definitely not eBay. Starting a business selling Zelda, Princess Zelda autographs. Ooh, what's this? She-Man. Alright. It's Serena Williams. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You're heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes, just like in my abs. Now listen carefully. Memorize this song. Oh cool, we're learning our first song. And oh, get used to it. Oh, you don't play any song in this game more often than this fucking song. Oh my god. I actually didn't hear it because, I mean, you guys are hearing the sound like I said before, but I'm not because I don't have my headphones in. But like how every time I learns a song is staring at the thing like, what the fuck just happened? You learned Zelda's lullaby. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. Because I'm manly enough to do that. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They're almost as manly as me. Behold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of that mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised as a she-man. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up that mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Oh really? She's a Stones fan too? Oh cool, we can go. Better go see a concert before they, shrivel up and die. All the drugs and partying over the past 50 years. And I've successfully made both a Wizard of Oz and Rolling Stones reference in a Legend of Zelda video. Random much, perhaps, but I will see you later. This has been part 3 of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I'll see you later. Bye. Oh.